Hallo und herzlich willkommen, ich bin Florian Munsch und auf meinem Kanal geht es um Gold, Geld und die Welt. Ja, ich bin hier in Kapstadt in Südafrika und treffe mich hier mit einem CEO, der ein ganz großes Goldprojekt in Afrika hat und ja, würde ganz gerne ein Interview machen mit Patrick Downey, CEO und President von Orezone. Okay, Patrick, good to see you.
Very nice to meet you.
Yes. In Africa,
I've been in Africa many years.
Many
so
years.
This is not a strange place for me.
Okay.
Great conference, lots of activity. I think in West Africa lots happening, so really exciting year I think. Particularly the gold price is strengthening and lots more interest compared to last year. And last year was good. This year I think there's way more interest in the space, so it's important to see that happening.
So you feel the general market condition improving at the moment?
Yes, most definitely. I think that particularly projects that are at our stage or are in production, you know, where you're near-term production, you've proven up your reserves, you've got a large resource base, you're in a country and a region that has got a lot of mines. There's a lot more people interested this year, which I think is really important for the business and very encouraging for the business.
Could you give a basic introduction about the company? Where are you working and what's your market cap and what are you looking for?
So Orezone is based in Bukina Faso. We have one sole focus, which is the Bombori project. A fantastic location. We're literally 1 hour's drive on paved highway outside the capital. So in terms of logistics, etc., it's a really well situated project. It's in a major shear belt that goes right into Ghana. We've drilled off 4 million ounces of measured and indicated. We've proven up in the oxide only, which is the layer above the sulfide.
Okay.
An average depth of 45 meters. We've got about 1.5 million ounces of reserves there.
And we talked about this earlier. This should be open pittable.
All open pittable.
So, easy.
Very easy.
Yeah.
Key thing about it is nature has done a lot of the work here. So you don't have drill and blast. This is all. It's basically like working in a sandbox. You're digging out free digging material. We're unique to some deposits. Lots of West African deposits have that oxide layer, but it's restricted to the circular side of the pit. Our ore body stretches 11 kilometers, so we have 50+ million tons of this. So we will start off with that. Very simple, no crushing, minimal grinding into a 24-hour leach, so low costs. Most work indexes, which is what it takes to break the rock down into the enough fineness to get the gold, are between 14 to 20. Ours is 2. So very low power. Okay. The abrasion, which is the wear and tear, most rock is about 3 to 5. We're 0.06. So we don't wear anything out. So it's a extremely simple, robust ore body. A good
and you got the upside potential.
Yes,
deeper down,
we're wide open, and the sulfide will come into play in year 3. If people would think about it, if they looked up Endeavour, which are a very successful mining company, they just started off a project called Hyundai. The first year was very like what we're going to be doing for 10 years. Look at the costs at Hyundai. You'll see the costs that we're going to be doing. We're finished off the feasibility study. We're in detail engineering right now, and we expect to start production around 2021. First year, plus 170,000 ounces, all in sustaining costs between 400 and 500, which is very low. Why is it low? We're right at surface. Low strip ratio, free dig, no drill and blast, no crushing.
And the IRR is 2 years or less?
1.7, correct, 1.7. Again, a very robust, the banks love it. The lending companies really want to lend us the money.
Is a rising gold price still a trigger for yourself, or could this be feasible in the current market situation?
Well, I always look at things is, will it make money at the current gold price? We have done all of our economics between 1150 and 1250 gold. you know, the oxide, you know, it's profitable at 700-800.
Yeah.
The sulfides, which we're bringing in year 3, which are going to be around about 1.3 to 1.5 grams, they do require drill and blasting and a slightly different circuit which we add in. It's about a $30 million addition in year 3. That's still done at 1250 gold, but there's an exceptionally large ore body beneath this, running about a gram. If gold went to $1,400, $1,500, we've got a huge ore body sitting there.
Yeah.
All drilled off.
You got the optionality for a rising gold price, but you're absolutely cost productive right now.
Correct. So it's and we've got last year when we were doing the study, we brought in one of the major gold funds in North America. They're a private equity group called RCF, Resource Capital Funds. They put $34 million in before we finished the study. And they're a huge supporter of the project. They did a lot of due diligence, which was good for us. So they saw the same things we saw. They saw the upside as well. So you know, I think we could be here for the next 20 years.
Patrick, what can you tell the audience about Burkina Faso as a mining or exploration jurisdiction to work in?
So Burkina Faso is the same. There's 2 main gold belts, the Hundy Belt and the Birimian that comes out of Ghana, the Ghana Gold Belt. Burkina Faso is about the size of Colorado. There's been 11 mines built in country in the past 10 years, and I mean major mines. Essakane,
multi-million ounce
deposits, all very profitable. The one thing you should know about Burkina Faso mining, very profitable. You know, there has been some new, you know, stuff in the news recently about some of the activities there. It's really all centered around the Mali-Nigerian border. It's not affecting the mining at all. We've got a very stable workforce, a great place to work, supportive government, supportive tax regime, supportive local people, which is really important to develop a mine.
And about permitting? No
we're
challenges
fully
here?
We're
fully permitted?
We're done.
Okay.
We're fully permitted.
Wonderful.
And that took about once we put in the permit, about 1.5 years to get the permit. So it's a decent time frame to acquire your permit.
Yeah, I think for investors looking for gold exposure, but not the unsafe one for the early stage exploration projects, but rather more experienced and more grown company. This could really be an opportunity because
you know, the thing about the company, if you know, it's all about the people. We have built mines and developed mines all over the world, including Africa, South America, you know, Europe. I ran a mine in Sweden, built a mine in Sweden. So we always look at the value for the shareholders. One thing they should know about the company is we, as the insiders, own about 7-8% of this company, and we bought that on the 7 or 8%, not 70. We bought that on the market. We didn't get gifted it. We bought it, and we continue to buy that stock. So you're seeing that, you know, the people behind the company, the people who are developing the project, are putting the money where they believe everybody else should put the money.
That's good.
Which is important.
Commitment. Also.
Commitment. Total commitment.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anything else you would like investors to know?
Well, it's you know, the path to production is very straightforward now. I think we've got a lot of upside. I do think there will be consolidation in the area in terms of other guys buying companies. That could happen. You know, obviously we want value for our shareholders. We as shareholders ourselves are committed to that. You know, we don't see the impediment to go into production now, and I think it'll be a very exciting 2 years for the company going forward.
Wonderful. Patrick, thank you very much for the introduction.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate it, and I will definitely follow it, and I hope
you do.
some of the guys
I hope everybody else does.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay.